So this is the second lesson on That's Alright, and we'll do well, the accompaniment behind the vocals, the solo and the end tag, and a couple of variations. And we're still in standard tuning, but tune a half step down. So we'll start with the turnaround. You told me, baby, once upon a time, if I'd be yours, little girl, you'd be mine. That's alright. You see, the timing for the singing is really very precise, and in the first three bars you see that the singing is in between, or you told me, baby, as the next one. Once upon a time, next one, if I'd be yours, and then, little girl, you'd be mine. That's alright. You have to see that you're, that's alright, that you're here, so that you're, you have sung already, little girl, you'd be mine. That you cram that in the first three bars of the the first three beats of the 8th bar. Little girl, you'd be mine, that's alright. I know you don't love me no more, baby, that's alright. Also, it's a bit fiddling what you sing on that there, but that's alright is especially is on that last beat. That's alright. And I know you don't love me no more, baby, but that's alright. I forgot to write baby in the lyrics in the tab there. You can leave it off, you can add it, but you will have to see that. But that's alright. But that's alright. That's important that you sing that on that spot. I know you don't love me no more, baby, but that's alright. Now I wonder who's loving you tonight. Now I patterned my version up on Paul Richel's version, and you will see that I wrote out the lyrics as exactly how Paul Richel sings it, on the spots that he sings it, because he has a harmonica to accompany him, and I stretch a bit the words so we have not that long silences in between the sentences. You can play around with that, and the lyrics I added are the original lyrics, and there it sings instead of the which I do for 2 beats, he sings some other words like every night and day in the last verse. You can also, well, fool around with that and adjust it to your personal taste. I start in the 12th bar, where we go. Now I wonder is a little bit before that 3rd beat. Now I wonder who's loving you tonight. And I sing the second bend. There I'm singing loving you tonight. Tonight there. And we have the I do one variation instead of bar 11, and that's on the 3rd page of the tab, and I'll sing it one more time and play it as I do it. Now, little girl, that's alright. so on, you see? And in the performance I also play around a little bit with those last two beats. I stretch that. It's a little variation on that ascending lick. These things will come almost automatically once you have practiced the song a bit more. And it's also important that you know the lyrics by heart. If you have to read it, you're going to lose some of your attention span and lose some of the spontaneity of the song. Okay. Who's loving you tonight? And that's the introduction to the solo. And what is different, so we do our turnaround, like in measure 15. And instead of, we're doing the turnaround like bar 15 and the first beat of bar 16. Then I'm going, so I'm going to the 6th string 4th fret in the second half of the first beat of bar 16. So I did that. Up, and then that open string, and then I'm going. So this is on the half beat, on the second part of the last beat of bar 16, you could say. One more time. One more time, to be sure. And you see, I'm going to do a downstroke. So you could see that as double bass. And I'm, for the B7, for that downstroke, to be on the safe side, I fret it with my second finger on the 6th string, 2nd fret. And mute that 5th string that way. Those are the first two bars of the solo. And to add some variation, you can, these are not bends but more vibrato, sort of B.B. King vibrato. You can do that with 2 fingers as well. And you can fool around with your right hand attack, be close to the bridge or not close to the bridge, and put some variation in that. You can also and here the accenting is very important. It's mostly on the first note of every beat. And we have, and if I would do that without accenting, sound like this. And that's pretty dull. One more time. That's a very fast grace note. And then again bar 19. 2 beats of the 7th fret 5th string. Again that accenting. Slide to the 9th fret. Trill. And there also the, how should I say, the feeling is important. You see, the 4th beat and of measure 20, it has 5 beats. Little rest there. This is played a little bit fast. And I accent that open string also when going to. Alright, one more time, bar 19 and 20. So for the A, I use my pinky here, you can use your 3rd finger of course. Like that, perfectly possible. Also the muting is important. Here I mute with a thumb, placing it on the string after I bend it. And in the performance video I did in the 2nd beat of the 22nd measure, I did the following. Very fast. And that 4th fret, well, you can almost do it with an open string as well. Like that. It's not very distinguishable as a tone. It's more percussive tone. And mute it afterwards. The accenting here on the 23rd bar is on the 2nd note of that beat, and I let it ring a little bit longer. You could compare it at the triplets, it's 1 N and the 2 is not played here. One more time, starting with the 21st measure. Sorry. And here I'm going to the more closer to the fretboard to make it a little bit softer. One more time, bar 23. Know that you can slow down every YouTube video, also this one, with the little setting wheels in the right corner of your screen. And the pitch is kept normal, so if you wanted to slow it even more down, that's perfectly possible. All right. So in the 25th bar we're going to the B7 and sliding into our A chord, and this is pretty much I wrote it out on the 3rd page as a variation. I repeated it was not really necessary. And again here the 1st beat of bar 26 is like in the introduction on the first the first beat is that E note on the second string, which is different as in the sung version, as the accompaniment behind the vocals, as in, for example, bar 14. So, and here we don't do that, and you could use that 26th bar instead of bar 14 with the singing as well. You have to adapt a little bit the vocals, but if it's too difficult for you to play, then play it with bar 26 and, well, fool a bit around with the vocals there. But it's important that it's really in your head, because it's not easy to sing while you're playing those triplets and those single string lines. And it requires that you really know the arrangement, and then you can start adding the vocals slowly, step by step. Now we have our turnarounds. Please tell me, baby, what's getting wrong with you? You don't treat me right, baby, like you used to do, but that's alright. I know you love some other man, but that's alright. Now I wonder who's loving you tonight. And so on. So the last verse, we're changing the last beat of bar 13, where we go. And instead we're staying on our B7 chord and slide up to the 7th fret. Ooh, and you can stretch it a little bit. Ooh, loving you tonight. And then we have our end tag, which goes like this. So we do a Robert Johnson-esque. And I'm fooling around with the rhythm there. You can use that pattern and adjust, of course, the right hand. Just a little example how you could change that. And then we have the, and I play that really freely. You can stretch that. Notice that I'm accenting that E note on the 9th fret, 3rd string. And slowing down those last 3 bars a bit. And add a little fantasy, the palm harmonic. You grab your C chords and you more or less let the side of your hand slide over the 12th fret while your thumb follows. Have a mix of notes and harmonics. Artificial harmonics. There you go. I think that's pretty much all for That's Alright. I hope that's alright for you. Have fun.